Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome back to episode 12 of WWE Supercard. And we are back again. In the last episode, we finished the we didn't finish the King of the Ring on the episode, but I finished the King of the Ring and I came second. The finals. What can I say? All three matches, I got Diva matches, which I lost every time, obviously, because my Diva's still the worst Diva in the world compared to the rest of my deck. So, yeah, Epic Pro Nikki versus Legendary Pro Natalia, all three matches, that's just unfair. The tag team match, he had 2 Survivor cards, I could have beat that every time. I got matched up against that once, and then, yeah, the solo matches were 50-50, and I got a speed match with Batista 2 times out of 3, and he had The Miz, who was faster than Batista, believe it or not. So yeah, I did end up losing overall. I did win the first match 2-1, but then I lost the last two 2-1 also, so not great. But we're about to start the next match right now. Boom, and it skipped forward, and I've won the first round. Not gonna complain. But yeah, we are doing well in this King of the Ring. I've started again. And yeah, I just jumped straight back in a few hours ago and I'm doing well. And as you can see here, we are doing well in this Road to Glory also. We are now at Razor Ramon. And if you look at my team, you will notice one big change. Boom, boom, boom. We have Cena. And that's because I did manage to get him level 40 out of 40. Pro'd him up, gave him Cesaro. And that got him like level 38 or something. And then I just trained him up the rest of the way. So that means Cena is now in the team. Ray is back, who is slightly worse, but Cena is definitely a lot better than Cesaro, so that's great. And we've also trained up the Nature Boy a little bit more. And apart from that, that is pretty much it. So we have been doing some good stuff. Actually, let's go back and edit deck. I know that there's the method with the uncommons, so what I've been doing is I have been proing out a lot of uncommon cards just to be ready. So as you can see here, all these proed cards, they're not anything special. As soon as I got 2 of the same cards, so as soon as I got 2 Undertakers, I'll pro them up just to know not to get rid of them. So we have a lot of cards here. I kept the Rock because he's good anyway, same with Warrior. Stone Cold, but yeah, I've got a lot of good cards here. Well, decent enough cards. And why am I waiting on network for? I'm not even doing anything. But there we go. A lot of them can actually be getting rid of because I've got quite a few there. I've also got 3 rares which I've pulled from the board, and I also have Roman Reigns, which I also pulled from the board randomly, who also fits in the team. And of course I have 3 Divas which can replace 4 of these lovely ladies on the bench here. So we have Naomi there, and yeah, that's for the normal reward from the Road to Glory. I also have Natalia, Eva Marie, and Summer Rae. So, you know, 2 tag teams, up and down arrow in Eva Marie and Summer Rae, and then the right and left arrow in Naomi and Natalia. So good tag teams. I did try out the full, I used Roman Reigns, the 3 rares, and the rest uncommons, and same with the Divas, with the same support cards. And yeah, for a +1 match, that went down to around 100 games played all together. So tested it and I won. That's why I've got the 51 points, because I just tested the team to see if that would work, and it seems to be the case. So as soon as I start a struggle, I am gonna rule the world by doing +1 matches all the way. And I've got plenty of points available for to use title matches with when I need them a bit later on. I might buy some more later on. I don't know. It depends how close I get to. I am going to aim for Bad News Barrett this time. I didn't aim for Roman Reigns last time, so I didn't get one. But I am going to try and get Bad News Barrett this time. So I will use +1 uncommon matches when I need to. I will buy title matches if needed, if I'm starting to run out of time. But anyway, that's enough of that. We're going to get into this. Like I said last time, I'm not going to bother using title matches on the lower tiers because it seems like a bit of a waste when I'm getting easy +5 victories anyway. So I might as well get as many +6 picks as I can, instead of going rushing through with the 10 points per match because as soon as I get a Fandango, I'll start to struggle and start losing a lot more than I'm winning anyway. So yeah, I might as well collect all these 6 picks while I'm getting easy matches. Slow down a little bit, you know. So yeah, again, it's still easy mode right now. We can still win everyone. The best card I've came up against, I came up against one guy who had 1 legendary maxed out, but everyone else has had epics maxed out. I've seen 1 epic pro, 1 or 2 epic pros, but everyone else is worse than that. So you know, I'm good. Apart from my divas, who have lost me some matches. That's the only thing I've lost in so far is diva matches, which I'm, yeah, exhibit A here. But apart from that, I have been easy going so far. It's been easy mode. So it's still good. I can use any tag team here. I'll use my worst 2 cards. There's a legendary. Okay, that's my second legendary I've seen, and it's Brock Lesnar. Pretty good legendary. There's not many good up arrows on the game. So Brock Lesnar is definitely a good one to have. And I have Ziggler there in my Survivor tier ready to go for getting a second one. He would be a great addition to the team if I got a Survivor Pro Ziggler. I would love that. I would love that. Because, you know, the up arrows, they're hard to come by. They're hard to come by. Roman Reigns was one, which if I knew about the uncommon method earlier on, I might have actually tried it, but I didn't. And look at how majestic Ryback looks in his epic card. I don't know why he looks so majestic, but he does. I'm not a fan of Ryback in any way, but I've got to admit, when someone looks majestic, you've just got to point it out, and Ryback looked pretty damn majestic in his epic picture. But anyway, back on track. What was I saying? I can't remember. Something about up arrows, I think. Oh well, who cares? I've forgot. I've lost all train of thought. Oh yes, Roman Reigns. If I knew about the uncommon method a little bit sooner, then maybe I would have tried it to get 1 Roman Reigns at least. But you know, I still had a day left. I still had a day left when I gave up on Roman Reigns. I stopped at around 15 points on the first Roman Reigns, and I was just like, this isn't going to work. But at that time, I didn't know about the uncommon method, so I didn't try it. I tried pretty much every other avenue, and it didn't work because I was only trying +3 and +5 matches with uncommon teams and getting demolished. So yeah, if I just tried a +1 match with an uncommon team, I would have realised that it actually works, and I might have continued, but I didn't, so I didn't. But yeah, we get another +5 points on Razor Ramon, and he will be a good card to get, just to use to feed someone else, because we won't be needing him in any way, shape or form. So we have 3 more picks, 2 more. Oh, I want to skip that one. Oh, and it did clear the deck. How unusual. And it's Diesel. Okay, Diesel, rare Diesel. He can help out my uncommon team. I'll take it. But yes, we've run out of bouts, so I will fill all here. And we'll get straight back into this. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say Ayo. Ayo. What am I doing? I didn't mean title match. I meant to click on Braid. And hopefully we will pick up the win. Hopefully. Who knows? Do I know? No, I don't. So, yeah. And do you know this background picture where it's like just a survivor with nothing filled in? The little silhouette, it looks a lot like Batista. Which makes no difference because I doubt he will ever be a Road to Glory reward. Who knows though? You never know. Batista could come back and be a Survivor special card for whatever reason. I don't know. But it just looks like the silhouette looks a lot like Batista, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong and maybe I'm right. Who knows? I don't know. But they must have got that silhouette from somewhere. I think it's Batista. I do. God damn it. So yeah, we're still going to wreck shop. We're still going to win. Our worst card is Rey Mysterio. And it's a shame because everyone else is great. And Rey is still great. He still wins occasionally in the... No, he doesn't. After I get around Survivor, he will lose every match. And so do my divas. So I'm guaranteed at least... if all my 4 divas get picked, and so does Ray, that's like 5 matches I'm losing right there. Because they just don't survive. And to be fair, Ambrose probably wouldn't survive. Ric Flair in his current state probably wouldn't survive either. And there he is, and there is Ray. And just because they've both popped up, let's match them up for a tag team match against Eric Rowan and Chris Jericho. So that is great. Oh yes, and my King of the Ring awards. I don't know if I mentioned it at the start. I can't remember now. I think I might have, but I'm not sure. I came second, and I got legendary Chris Jericho, who was right there. I already had him pro'd, and there he is again. But I already had him pro'd, as you see, so I got another one. And I also gotten an epic support, which was Jimmy Hart, who gives plus 24 to, I'm going to say charisma. But at the time I wasn't thinking, so I gave Jimmy Hart straight to Cena to help level him up. And there's Chris Jericho again. And a lot of people probably won't like that I did this, but I also just fed Chris Jericho straight to Cena. And a lot of people might be thinking, why did you do that for? Why are you doing that? Stop with the Facebook notifications popping up. But yeah, a lot of people might be thinking, why did you just give Chris Jericho to Cena for? I mean, you could get a second Chris Jericho and get a second lot of Survivor Pros, and you are right. You are right. But at the same time, I don't care. I've already got one Legendary Pro Jericho. I'm not bothered about a second one. I'm really not. I've got one. I mean, yes, he is a good card, and yes, if I did get a second one and trained him out, he would be another good legendary to have for a Road to Glory deck. But I just don't care about him. So yeah, he helped out a lot in getting John Cena to maxed out, so I'm happy about that, because John Cena is a very good card. He is automatically he was my best legendary pro by level 42 out of 45, I think. Just look at his stats. They're too good. They're too good. Let's compare him to Bruno there. So he's got better toughness by like 90. He's got, no, that's better power by 90-ish. Better toughness by about 40. Worse speed. Okay, he's got worse speed, but then straight away, better charisma by about 100. So, you know, his speed is bad. Everything else is greatness. I can't complain about that. I really can't complain. So, yeah. It's great. It is really good. And out of this entire deck, I only have 2 up arrows in Ric Flair and Dolph Ziggler. And they can only be teamed with the Stings, the Dean Ambrose, Batista, and the other Sting. So, yeah. I need a better up arrow. I do. I need a better up arrow. And, yeah, I don't know what to do right now. Because, let's just hold off another game for a second. We have the 2 Triple H's who are ready to be trained up, but there's also a Hulk Hogan here, and I already have 1 Hulk Hogan, so I don't know whether to start training Triple H or just keep all cards until I get Hogan, which could be a while, or train up Ric Flair in the meantime and then decide who to train up once I get Hulk Hogan, because I'm not sure who's the better card. I think the better card is Hogan. Actually, we can check quite easily who the better card is. If we just go in here, no, we don't want to filter by Diva. We don't want to filter by support. Go on all. That's not all. Change! God damn it! There we go. Alright. I didn't think that pause would be as long as it would, but it was. Who is the better card? Let's see. Yeah, so... Oh, well, it's scrolling too far. Yeah, Hulk Hogan is there. He's 770 points worse than Ray. And Triple H is 822 points worse than Ray. So, Hulkster has 6 worse power. He has a lot better toughness, better speed, and better charisma. So yeah, Hulk Hogan would be my next one to pro out, even though I have both Triple H's ready to go. So, I think I might just train Ric Flair in the meantime. When I'm ready to train him, and then once I get Hulkster, start training him, because that would be a good thing to do. It worked with Cena. I now have Cena. He's a great pick, and I think I'll be doing that with Hulkster soon. But getting both of them there, that would be great, but I won't be able to do that by the time this Road to Glory ends. I know I won't, because it is a tough task, so I'm not even going to think about it. I'm not even going to think about proing both of them. I probably won't even be able to pro one of them by the end of this Road to Glory, because that takes a lot of time to pro a legendary out from start to finish. Getting both of the normal legendary cards maxed out, and then proing them, then max it out again. That takes a while. That would probably take me a couple of days just to do one. It took me so long to do John Cena. You've seen how long I had the 2 Cenas for. It took me like maybe a week to pro out Cena, so I have a lot of grinding to do right now. I've still got Ric Flair to train out. I've still got Cena. Not Cena. I've still got Triple H. Soon I have Hogan. So yeah, a lot of training to do. And if I get another legendary diva, if I get another Steph or Natalia, they're jumping the queue. I don't care who is better. They are jumping the queue, and I will pro them out first. 100% guaranteed. Because my divas are the worst in the world. So I need them. I need a better diva. Everyone knows my struggles with divas by now. They just don't hold up in any way whatsoever. And it's just bad. It's just bad. I keep getting hundreds and thousands of Facebook notifications because I think it's got to do with BlueStacks. I think I signed in with I signed into this account with Facebook, so I keep getting Facebook notifications all the time when I'm on BlueStacks, and I don't use Facebook at all. I don't use it. I try to delete my account, but then I realized that I sign into a lot of things used on Facebook, like Spotify, like this, so I had to reopen the account just to be able to sign into my other accounts. So I've got Facebook. I don't use it at all. I hate Facebook, but it's constantly there, and it constantly harasses me. I wish there was a way that I could change account details, like Spotify, so that I didn't have to sign in through Facebook, because then I would never use it, apart from this game. Again, if I could change my details on this so I didn't have to sign in through Facebook, perfecto mundo. But that is not the case, and we are stuck with Facebook notifications. I don't care if you just enjoyed a nice walk on the beach, Karen. I don't care if you just, I don't know, did something else. Had some. There's another notification, god damn it! I keep getting tagged in stuff. I hate it. You can't even see these notifications, but they're popping up for me in the bottom of my screen, and they're just the most annoying thing in the world. There's another one! Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? People are commenting on a photo I was tagged in somehow, which I can't even remember getting a photo taken anytime soon. But I got tagged in a photo, and there is comment after comment getting added to that photo. I'm going to have to check after this recording what the hell this photo is, because I'm getting a lot of messages popping up here, notifications saying there has been a comment added to this photo, and I have no idea what this photo is. I don't know what it is. I only got tagged in it about 2 seconds before starting to record. So in that time, I've had about 10 notifications at least popping up saying there's been a comment on this photo that you've been tagged in. So as soon as I see the photo, I'm going to untag myself instantly, just because I hate Facebook notifications. And this second half of this video has just been a full rant on Facebook. But yeah, Twitter is the #1 social networking machine. I have a Twitter account. It is in the description if you want to follow me, because it's in the description of all my videos, and not many people look in the description anyway. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's there. It's the better social networking site, hands down, by far, because instead of seeing paragraph after paragraph on what your friends are doing, you see one line or 2 lines. It's quick, it's simple, and it constantly updates and refreshes with new tweets all the time, so you don't have to put up with random arguments that you don't want to see, because you don't see them. You just don't see them. It's great. It's a lot better than Facebook. I'm sick of it. So I'm going to stop talking about Facebook now, because it's annoyed me. It's actually annoyed me just having notifications popping up in the bottom of my screen. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Back on track. How is everyone doing in this Road to Glory? I'm doing good right now. I feel like I'm doing really well. I'm getting some good time. I'm already past halfway in getting epic Razor Ramon, and it's soon to move on to legendary Hulk Hogan. Probably by the end of today I will get to Hulk Hogan. I'll start working on him tomorrow. Well, it's the weekend now, so I'm not at work, so you know, I don't need to wait like 9 hours before I can start playing the game. I can just jump straight on, play it all day if I wanted to, and that's probably what I'll end up doing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it this time. Bad News Barrett, my home dog, my home boy from the homeland of England. He will be mine. At least one. I want to get at least one. I'm going to nail down this uncommon method. Even if it takes +1 matches, I will do 170 +1 matches if it means I'm going to win and get Bad News Barrett. I will do it. I will prevail. But like I said, I'm now halfway through getting Razor Ramon, another 6 picks. And I think this is where we're going to end this episode after I get these 6 picks. So I do want to see what I'm getting here until the very end. Looks like I'm not getting anything good because my board has not refreshed. So that's not great. So there we go, that's the last pick. There we go. Alright, so I got Jim Uso, Briefcase, Bo Dallas, Titus, Jey Uso, and The Rock. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And yeah, I will take it. So I like it. I like it. It's going well. There's my team one last time. One more time. So it's great. I think I've played 4 matches this episode. I know I haven't played 5, but it's getting a long video now. And we're doing good. So how did that King of the Ring match turn out? We did get a clean sweep, 3-0. And let's just see what happens. So yeah, this guy's not got a good enough team. We whitewashed him. We completely demolished him. So I did switch on my King of the Ring team from the last time slightly. I did put in Cena instead of Batista, and that is it. I also had to put in 2 commons, because you know how I had the full legendary reserve team with Batista there? As soon as I put in Cena, he's that much better than Batista, it pushed me from legendary into Survivor. Just from changing one legendary pro to a different legendary pro. It must have been the most minuscule of changes ever to move up to Survivor. So I had to put in a common card. And I just put in 2 because they were both Triple H, and I thought maybe I will try and start training them out and maybe pro them up whilst I'm in this King of the Ring, which is ridiculous because even if I did train them, I would never get both maxed out by the end of this King of the Ring. That is ridiculous. So yeah, that's got me for this episode. I did enjoy it. We got another 4, I can't remember how many. 4 wins on the board, I think. Another load of cards, and we're going to continue on our quest to get at least 1 Bad News Barrett since I didn't get any Roman Reigns last time. I would love to get him. Wait, actually, which type of arrow is he? I think he might be an up arrow. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Please don't be. He is a down arrow. I knew it was yellow. Heh. So yeah, a down arrow again, decent. I don't really have anyone that you can team with. I guess him and Sting, they won't be compatible, but they'll be like an orange link. They won't get downgraded for teaming together. So those 2 would be a good team to have. But anyway, we're going to end the episode here, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like up the video, it helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, and other than that, I will see you next time.